One of the most adorable things I come across time and time again is this notion that everything you post online will be followed closely by every one of your followers and potential followers. And when I say adorable, what I really mean is baffling.
What? What are you thinking?
But we posted it online a few days ago. I don't understand why they don't know this information.
Yeah, and how many people do you think A, saw it and B, cared?
Most brands could probably actually post the same post every day for an entire week, and very few people would actually notice. Now, I'm not advocating for posting the same thing over and over again. Not at all. But I do want to use today's episode to finally put to rest the idea that people see and or care about everything you put online and what that means for your brand.
The thing is, Bob, it's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
My name is Tara, and this is Truly Social. So now it used to be that a follow was a follow was a follow, and even with Facebook's algorithm filtering out posts, you were bound to reach the people following your page, at least every now and then. And because of the algorithm, something Facebook called EdgeRank, the more people interacted with your posts, the more often you'd show up in the feed.
They're everywhere!
But in 2014, EdgeRank was basically thrown under the bus, and Facebook informed all of the brands that built up audiences on their platform that they were changing the algorithm to something that would show fewer brand posts organically. You had to pay to play all of a sudden, and with good reason. I don't know if you noticed it too, but for a while it felt like social wasn't quite as social in those days. It was the heyday of brand social penetration, and they were all great at gaming the system. Like if you agree, comment if you disagree, that sort of thing. All sorts of clickbait posts filled up my newsfeed. It was interesting, and then it was not.
Boring!
So Facebook's decision wasn't such a bad one for user experience, which at the end of the day actually increases advertiser experience. It was, however, bad for those brands that spent a lot of time, energy, and money building up their likes on their pages. Now, it seems that organically brands reach about 2 to 4% of their audience. And Facebook has been saying for years that that number may actually turn to 0. In order to reach your audience, you're going to have to pay for it. So there is that. Only 2 to 4% of your audience will even see your posts. But even without algorithms, other social platforms are hard to reach people on too. They're filled with all sorts of people and brands and people being brands that are just trying to get attention. And it isn't just social either that's pulling our attention in 100 different directions. There is also the news coming from traditional news outlets. And then there's the fact that we have IRL stuff going on. We have friends, we have families, we have work, we have bills, we have hopes and dreams, we have dramas, we have stresses, we have victories, we have heartaches, we have highs, we have life.
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
All of this is to say that very few people have time for that thing that you posted. And if they do, and they're interested and they engage, they stop and read or click or like or share, that's gold.
That's gold, Jerry. Gold!
I don't think many people realize how incredibly valuable attention is these days. Now hold on to that thought for a while. See what I did there? Now that you know how valuable attention is, think about how you're going to honor it. Because with everything you post, you should be thinking about how you earn and re-earn that attention and stop wasting it.
You have part of my attention. You have the minimum amount.
My name is Tara, and this has been Truly Social.